Hi, Matt with eTrailer. Today we're going to be talking about the CURT Hitch Cargo Carrier on the 2023 Toyota Highlander. Now this is going to be a great option if you're kind of looking for something to kind of save some room in the back of your Highlander, especially if you're going camping. You need to either put some coolers down or a generator on the back of this, or if you're just going to the store to pick up some extra items like some mulch or just any kind of any types of bags that are going to be kind of big and heavy that might kind of get dirty in the back of your vehicle. As for the weight capacity and the size, it's going to be able to hold up to 500 pounds, and our width is going to be about 57.5 inches. Our length is going to be just over 19 inches, and our depth is going to be about 5.5 inches. So that's important to note, just to kind of see what size items you can fit in here and what weight you can put on there as well. And that's nice too, because this is going to be constructed from steel with a black powder coat finish. So it is very durable, especially on this mesh at the bottom. That steel construction is going to just make it more sturdy, and on these thinner points as well. And that's going to make great tie-down points, so they're not really going to bend at all. And that black powder coat finish is going to help it be more rust resistant. As to how it's going to interact on the outside of our vehicle, we're going to have about 14 inches of ground clearance. So that's important to note, just to keep in mind if you're going up any steep hills. And how far it sits from the back of our vehicle. From our back bumper to the furthest point out, we're going to have 35.5 inches. So that might be kind of difficult to fit in if you're in any really tight parking spots or if you're in any tight garages. Now, since it does sit so low and far out, that's going to give us actually a lot of hatch access. So if I open this up, we're going to be able to open it up here until this point. And this is going to be where you can open up your hatch until it kind of starts interacting with any cargo you have on the back of here. And so the maximum point you can stack your items is 34 inches. That's going to be great because you can still have that hatch access, grab any groceries or any additional gear when you're out and about. But if you don't want the hatch access and you just want to fold this up to save some additional space, you can do that. But first I need to just shut this hatch. And to fold it up, all you have to do is pull this pin here, and that'll allow you to pull this bolt. And now you just have to fold it up, put it in place, and line up these holes, and put this bolt back through. Now this one can be a little tricky, just because you have to kind of move the carrier around to make sure that bolt and the holes line up. But there you have it. Just make sure to put your locking pin back through. Just that for that additional security. And now our furthest point back is going to be right about 14 inches. So that's going to save you a lot of space. But also keep in mind, the lowest point from our shank here is going to be about 12 inches. So that sits pretty low to your vehicle. So again, just keep in mind if you're going up any steep hills. And for how it plugs into our vehicle, we're going to have this 2-inch shank that plugs right into a 2-inch hitch receiver. And it's going to have this bolt that goes right through it with this pin. Overall, I think this is a solid choice for the Highlander, especially with this mesh on the bottom of it, just be able to accommodate more items so they kind of sit on here better. I also really like this folding feature, just make everything a lot more compact for this already kind of larger vehicle. If you liked everything you've seen today, this was a look at the CURT Folding Cargo Carrier on the 2023 Toyota Highlander.